something we're gonna do today called Truthful Thursday. So it goes like this. Dear dispatcher, since I'm the perspective of a carrier, have you ever considered that the reason why you're having a hard time finding carriers is because they don't want you? Let's talk about that. That they don't want you. Okay? Now, let's talk about how they may not want you based on the narrative that you're saying through social media. Right? Let's look at it. If I cannot tell the difference as a carrier between your personal IG and your business IG, I don't want you. If I see that you are a single mom, single dad, you're all about family, family first, all of that, well, what does that mean to me if your family calls and I'm somewhere and I'm needing a load on the top of Minnesota somewhere or the top of South Dakota and something happens with your family, am I going to be stranded? What if you get COVID and it's only you? Nobody in your family knows how to dispatch. You're the only person that can dispatch my truck. What happens if something happens to you? So, have you ever considered that the reason why you're having such a hard time getting a carrier is because the narrative that you're selling on social media? Because besides that, even if I don't consider all that, what other service are you giving to me that you can articulate to me besides the fact that you're going to use a drop-down screen on Truckstop, find my commodity, book me a load based on whatever equipment that I have, and then you're going to take a percentage of my money? What else is there? Pause. What's up, dog? Doing that video. You go ahead and go upstairs. So, what benefit is it for me, right? So, I want you to really think about that today. And this is called Truthful Thursday. So, let me give a comparison. And since I am a carrier, if I were to think like that, well, number one, if they reach out to us, instead of you, there's 10 people under our umbrella that can keep them moving, maybe for the same rate that you're charging. So, that's a benefit to the carrier. Then on top of that, when I talk to you about this much about the knowledge industry, it's because I know 50 times more than that because I've been out here. This is why I can get value every single day through social media. And then when they go look at your page, you got 4 posts over the last 6 months, and yet you give no value. You don't talk because you don't like social media or you really don't have nothing to say. So that's the thing about it. And then the reason why you don't want to talk on social media is because the ignorance of what you know about the industry. You know that when you say something, it might not be the full truth, so you don't want to talk about it. And yet, you still haven't paid for mentoring from somebody. So, again, you may be one of the best dispatchers on this side of America. You may be wherever you reside. But number one, if nobody knows, they won't reach out. Number two, if you're not selling your services, what else do you do? Number three, if you tell me all I need to do is just drive and you book me loads, what happens when I get a flat tire? What happens when I need to buy tires? What happens if I need a mechanic? Can you help me? So, to wrap it up, maybe the reason you're having a hard time through getting carriers through social media is because people don't want you.